Good afternoon. Thanks for tuning in to the Air Talk Show. I'm your host, Reagan Pierce, and today I'm joined by Izzy Mabe and Annabelle Schraub. Today we're going to be talking about Coachella Week 1. So Annabelle, do you want to start off by talking about this year's headliners?
For sure. Yeah, so Friday marked the beginning of weekend 1 of Coachella, and the headliners were Harry Styles, Billie Eilish, Swedish House Mafia with The Weeknd, and they had other big artists like Doja Cat, Megan Thee Stallion, and Phoebe Bridgers. Do y'all have any opinions on who they had?
I think all of these performers are really good at their jobs and what they do, but I don't know that it was a shocking lineup. I feel like it makes sense for all of these artists to be here compared to maybe other artists like Kanye West or Beyonce or some bigger names that would have probably gained more attention to the festival.
Yeah, I agree too. I mean, Harry Styles is like one of the biggest celebrities now. Everyone loves him. So like you said, it's really no shocker that he was invited to Coachella, but I mean, everyone loved it. And it's kind of crazy you mentioned Kanye West because he actually was supposed to perform in Coachella this year, but he actually dropped out, so.
Right, and it's things like that that I feel like are preventing the festival from living up to its name. I feel like 2014 through 2018, Coachella had this huge name and everyone wanted to go, and then this year felt kind of maybe like a flop, especially from a viewer's perspective. I don't know how you guys feel about that.
I disagree with you a little bit, just because I'm like a big Harry Styles fan and Billie Eilish. Like I love them in The Weeknd, but I do think that this year Coachella was a little more about the outfits and like kind of like Revolve Fest and stuff like that instead of about the music, because I know a lot of people weren't like necessarily satisfied with their experience. So I
don't know if you guys heard about like Revolve Fest or anything, but I know a lot of people were dissatisfied and with their experience with that. But that was definitely more influencer based and had everyone dressing up and doing it for the content versus there were celebrities like Kylie Jenner or Hailey Bieber dressing up in like even Emma Chamberlain's sweatpants and a tank top. So yeah. I feel like it's interesting to see the influencer versus the celebrity comparison at an event like this.
For sure. I think one thing that's changed too about Coachella over the years that we've seen is like the outfits, like you said, it is definitely more based on outfits over music now, but also even the outfits have changed. Like it used to be more of like a boho festival, you know, good vibes, flower crowns, all that, but it's turned more into like Instagram posts, like doing it for the influencers and like whatever's hot right now, so.
Yeah, wearing designer everything.
For sure.
Yeah.
So also at Coachella, there were a few special guests that got brought out that I thought were really cool. Daniel Caesar brought out Justin Bieber, and 21 Savage brought out Post Malone. So Izzy, I know you've been to ACL. Have you seen any of these artists before?
I've seen Post Malone before, and he's a great performer. I've also seen Shania Twain, who I know came out with Harry Styles, and she was not a good performer. So I found it really interesting that Harry, who I consider he seems to be a super strong performer and his fans love him, to be bringing out someone who's maybe weaker in that aspect.
Right. Well, it looks like we're out of time today, unfortunately. I want to thank Izzy Mabe and Annabelle Schraub for joining me today on the Air Talk Show, and we'll see you guys next time.